Hey, welcome to Monday Night Heroes, a division of the Microphones of Madness. Tonight we are doing some Masks of Nyarlathotep, Pulp Cthulhu, and we just suffered a tragic death last time. Yao, the swordsman, is now fish bait, more or less. But when we last left our heroes, Walter had made it back and had scouted out Grey Dragon Island. And it's getting about high time that we figure out how we're getting there and what we're doing. But before you guys start making plans, there is a knock at the door of the bar.
Occupado.
Did we answer it?
No. Look,
No.
I'm just no.
Everyone we know is here.
Can we? Is there like a peephole or some way that we can look without them seeing us?
Fergus is like, just act naturally. It's my bar. He goes and he answers the door, ready to say, we're not open yet. And standing there is a mysterious stranger, played by Rodney.
No, there's no one at the door.
Oh, how mysterious!
It's the ghost of Julian Benoit.
There's no one there.
I haven't had the gin yet.
Mama always told me if you hear 3 knocks at the door and there's nobody there, it means the devil just walked in.
Pulp Cthulhu, we get to have a ghost as our gentleman ghost is now playing with us. As
Fergus turns around, entering through the back door to the bar.
Hey, I see you.
There's a bag of burning shit on the front entrance.
I turn, and I point, and I go, "Hey, I see you."
Is a man in a leather duster and a gas mask.
It's the Sandman.
What the heck?
Lucy leans over to Walter and goes, "What did I tell you about if somebody knocks on the door 3 times and ain't nobody there?"
This is bullshit.
Didn't she just die?
Savage, get your gun.
I approach him, and I come up to him with the secret handshake that we made a long time ago to see if it's him or not.
He kind of cocks his head to the side.
It's not him, and then I backhand him with the slap.
That's a palm. That's your palm. The way you just did. That's your.
Is that what you're gonna do?
No.
No. Oh.
He was gonna laugh at your non-kung fu physique.
I say, is it really you?
Who?
Who
The
are you?
Sandman.
Candyman.
I'm just gonna let him keep saying the Sandman.
I'm not going to correct it either.
I'm not gonna correct him.
Got to find out who this guy is because we saw Benoit die.
I'm a fan of DC Comics, especially the Justice Society of America. I'm just kidding. I'm not saying this. I thought
I ended up with amnesia during that at some point. I don't actually remember how much Lucy remembers about what happened or not.
I thought this was Julian. I thought this was Candyman. Am I mistaken, sir? Is it not you?
What on earth are you looking at, Miss Doctor?
Is it actually not there? I thought. All right.
No, I'm just talking about you and how you're facing backwards on camera. feel like you're talking to him and you start looking in the opposite direction, and we're just like, okay.
My bad.
I swear to God, if Rodney turns his camera on and he's in your living room.
No.
Yeah, traveled this far for that gag.
That would be funny as hell, though.
For one
It'd be worth it.
gag.
Surprise, motherfuckers!
Oh, surprise, motherfucker!
All right, yeah, but seriously, is it Julian or not?
We wait for the man in the mask to speak. You can't be him. I saw you die.
The man takes off the hat and the mask, and underneath is an African man. He did.
Who are you?
I am his son.
Oh, what? You had a white daddy too?
Oh, blimey.
How the hell are we supposed to like have any sort of serious role play with you doing this?
God damn it, Nick. Trying to have a moment.
Like we had the swell of the soap opera Oregon in the background, and he did, you got a white daddy too?
I'm so sorry.
My head hurt, motherfucker. God, stop making me laugh so hard. I had a reaction, but it's gone now.
You now. Me and your pops were close. How old is this guy?
Probably in his 20s.
All right, youngin. Me and your dad were close. So let me just tell you the score. We're about to raid on this island to defeat schemes of the Bloated Woman. Do you know who the Bloated Woman is?
Why are we letting the crazy doctor talk to anybody? Shouldn't you be
don't know.
caressing your book in the corner somewhere?
Yes, the man's clothes. It's obviously him. You guys didn't question it when I said that I was the son of.
Yeah, we questioned it a
Yes,
lot.
we did.
Go,
I don't
go
remember
to
that
the
at all.
corner of the bar and read your
All
book.
I did was
All
tell
right,
you
fine.
your father was dead.
All right, I'll let you guys handle this then.
I am aware of your plans. I've been standing here for 20 minutes.
Oh shit!
God, blimey. Could have used you during the Mesopotamian campaign.
So what do we call you?
Julian Benoit.
No, I'm
Junior.
afraid I
So,
can't do that.
Hang on.
Second,
Hold on.
third, fourth. Which number are you?
2.
JBJ?
2. Okay.
So JBJ? Julian Benoit Jr.?
If it makes it easy.
Yeah, because they named a dog Indiana.
No. All right, Junior.
Well, JB, pleasure to meet you.
Let's go, jelly beans.
Guys like the Flash. He's JB now.
I was gonna call him Junior personally, but that's just because I don't think Lucy could bring herself to call him Julian Benoit.
I think there's too
What
many
is it with people being so
weird
quick to
emotions
wanna come
attached to
and
that name.
die with us?
Bury
I just
him.
don't understand. It's like we don't want to be here. Why would you want to come?
Because it needs to be done.
Just like his father. Death wish.
I mean, he's wearing his clothing.
Yep.
He also thinks like his dad, probably.
Can I do some kind of spot hidden or something?
No, I'm so sure you're just like your father, Doctor.
I want to see if it's the clothes that Benoit was wearing or just similar clothes.
Sure, it's spot hidden.
Not with a 95.
Yeah, it's all been a blur. It's been so long since you last saw Julian. It looked like
No.
this.
I do wanna roll psychology, see if this guy's bullshitting us.
Okay. You will roll psychology versus Mr. Benoit. I love saying that.
Mr. Benoit.
Against Mr. Benoit's deception. Or what
Oh, I
is
rolled
that?
a 99, so I don't know
Yeah,
where
it seems to be like pretty much on the up and up.
No, it's.
I mean,
been
unless
on your eyes.
Rodney like completely flubs his
Deception.
well, you're either fast talk, persuade, or charm, depending on whether you were telling the truth or not.
Well, being that I have none of those skills,
Yeah, but
I rolled a 99, so
no, I got a 56.
yeah, so yeah, he seems to be telling things straight up with you.
Hell, he could have said that he was Julian Benoit, and Lucy would have believed him. With a 99.
And so would have you failing that spot hidden check.
Well, the spot hidden check just means that I don't know if
I
those
don't
are closed
recall
door.
Julian being a black man, but okay.
Soldier in the field, you don't
that
question
looks
it.
just like it's closed for sure. So that's
Listen.
got to be Julian.
Lucy, listen. He did wear that mask all the time. I mean, all the time.
Despite that 99 she rolled on whether or not she believes this guy, she gives Walter the most, what the hell are you talking about? Look, she can give him.
Well, this could be Julian. We don't know. He could be fooling with us.
He just said he wasn't Julian, Walter.
It's another soldier in the field.
He is bigger than you remember him to be.
Maybe
Not
he's
with
been-
that spot hidden, apparently.
Listen. Maybe he's been hitting the Mexican supplements. You don't know.
Yeah, you just see this look of, I can't believe I slept with this man on Lucy's face right now.
Listen,
Now
he
you
didn't
know
go to
how
bed with
real it felt when every
Listen.
time she sees Zach Brannigan.
Listen, you did not fall in love with my brain. Okay?
You see this look of, love is such a strong word.
Infatuation, appreciation. There's many
Mild
words we
lust.
could use.
Well,
Look, it was
Bedfellows
a
in
long
the
night.
open field
You were
of
there.
fire.
I was scared. Things happened.
Yeah, and I'm fine with it.
I am thinking perhaps this was a mistake.
well
I-
Fergus looks at you, Mr. Benoit, and says, "That's all well and good, but I don't believe you. Why are you here?"
Is there a table handy?
It's a bar. There's a ton of tables.
I imagine he just looks around.
He says, "If you're going to break it, you're going to buy it."
I was going to say, please let him break the table. He just walks up and smash. We don't have time for this. Hey, Candyman Jr., what do you got planned?
Oh, you should call him Fun Size.
Oh man.
Fun size?
Yeah, Candyman Jr. Fun Size.
Ooh,
All right, bite size.
short round.
Bites. Oh,
No. Fun Size.
Gumdrop.
Fun stuff.
Gumdrop.
All right.
Bite size.
Here's,
That's what they give you the little ones on Halloween.
Yeah,
here's what I'm
bite
thinking.
size.
How many troops do we have with the was it Chinese group or
You
Chinese
have a
army?
lot of troops that are at your disposal. But we're going to, before we do the housekeeping, we're going to find out what Fun Size's story is. Fergus is very interested. He's eyeing you.
Hey, Lizzie rolled 99, but still, she's interested to hear where the hell this guy came from. It's like, sure, I believe you're his son. Sure, where the fuck did you come from, and why are you so willing to die with us? Because that's what's gonna happen.
I don't care. It's a warm.
That is not surprising, actually.
I still have half a drink left. Please, I will allow yourself to go on with this
He was
exposition.
willing to die so you could get away. So therefore, I am here to take his place and finish his mission.
How do you even know about that?
I hear things.
Psychic.
Uh-huh.
I speak excellent Swahili.
I feel like I need another psychology roll on that.
Tell me he talks to ghosts. I spoke to my father through a Ouija board.
Yeah, well, how did you get his stuff?
That's what I'm trying to find out. Did he loot the
Those
body,
two
or did
very
he just have an
problematic
extra set?
things. Right there, because, I mean, he had that stuff with him when we went in there. And all that was there was us and cultists.
We were naked, though.
That was a terrible time.
Which I don't really remember what happened. I remember us going in there.
Mm-hmm.
I think my sister was there for a moment. The devils.
Fine, I am from the village of Ndovu. I watched
What village is that?
the village of fuck.
Yes.
Yes.
I told you it was in Africa.
What the fuck?
The elders would not let me join you, but I went off on my own anyway and watched the man who wore these clothes sacrifice himself to fight the monster alone.
I didn't realize Julian got around that much.
Therefore, I wear these clothes and this mask to honor a fallen warrior.
You understand, if you want to be part of this, you're more likely going to end up just like him.
From what I saw at the mountain, ending up like him is better than the alternative.
He does have a point.
Good enough for me.
Says Fergus, who was not at the mountain.
Lucy looks at him and goes, sometimes what you come across with these things is way worse than what would happen if they just killed you outright. I know.
Yes, daughter of the elephant.
Don't tell me
Oh,
that.
snap.
Where I'm from, elephants are mighty creatures to be respected.
I'm from respect comes by calling people by their given name. Mine's Lucy.
Would you call her daughter of the elephant? That's a good nickname.
Don't you start with me, doctor.
Why didn't I think of that?
I remind you who's the sharpshooter in this group, and that you're usually ahead of me.
I will stay behind you for the next.
Well, it looks like we welcome you, Mr. Benoit.
What's your real name?
He pulls out Julian Benoit's passport and puts it on the table. I am Julian Benoit.
Right.
Did you change the picture at least? I'm gonna look at it. Did you change the picture at least?
It's the 1920s. Did they have pictures on their passport?
Oh, you're right. No, they don't.
He just had a piece of paper. It's an official document.
It says Junior in the crayon on there.
It's a red crayon.
Yeah.
Well,
Somehow the R is backwards.
Yeah.
Mr. Benoit, we were just discussing how exactly we were going to approach the Grey Dragon Island after a word from our luck rolls.
pretty good transition.
Yep.
This is where you roll the old timey.
Why can't I roll the 99 on shit I actually need to fail? I rolled a 21.
Because dice are sentient.
I think nothing
30
could
points.
here. At least they repaid me by giving me 16 on the roll.
Luck
54 luck.
rolls. Luck rolls.
To actually take me back to max.
Yes.
Because being lucky helps.
Max out, shut it up.
I'm not the one that's been spinning it like peanuts.
That's true.
It took a lot of luck to get the intel that I managed to get.
I'm back up to 83, and I plan on spending all of it.
I don't plan on spending all of it. I like to have just enough to live. Should something go horribly wrong.
I plan on spending that 30 at one point.
Yep.
Speaking of just enough to live, I'm going to let you guys make your skill rolls as well, because if this were a Fallout game, you would get a screen that says, do you have any other business to take care of before you go?
I have about 6 letters to write, a couple of checks to cash. I need to be sure that a certain Miss, what's her name, the one in New York, knows that her fiance, courtship, whatever the hell John was to her, really is dead this time.
And please wire the money to my account because I need to spend it the next 3 hours.
That was John's meal ticket. That was John's meal ticket.
Not anymore. That's Lucy's meal ticket now.
Whoa.
Not that kind of meal ticket. That's the. Please send this money to my brother just in case.
Dang it. What's up? He's so good at things.
I actually got 1 rifle improvement out of that.
Yes, you guys can off-screen take care of all your personal stuff that you need to take care of.
Yep. I sent a letter to my solicitor saying that if I die, my sister can marry that man in Manchester. If I die.
You have a sister?
Yes. Clara Murgatroyd.
I am that man in Manchester.
Oh.
I'm just kidding.
Oh.
I am not the man in Manchester.
Wow, my dodge improved.
The dice are really fucking good today.
It makes me.
What I like to hear is, oh, yay, my photography improved.
Well, if I had photography, I'd be happy about it improving. But I don't.
Oh,
That's
look,
fine.
I got a boosted operate heavy machinery.
The one thing I need to improve, and it did.
You laugh. I did get a boost and operate heavy machinery.
Operate heavy machinery is a useful skill to have.
As we found out as we tried to stop a train, which is where I got my operate heavy machinery from. Which reminds me, Nick, I feel like Ellis should have gotten a little bit of pollen out of that situation we were in.
You got some what?
Once he had to land the plane.
Oh, probably. Did you mark a checkpoint down for that? It was strength, that's why. But yeah, sure.
Yeah, but I figured I'd ask you. I feel like she learned something in her panic. She was given instruction in how to do it.
Well, you can take care of that Saturday.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just wanted to say something while I was thinking about it.
On the air, so it's recorded.
Oh, it's already on the air now.
I know.
Not necessarily.
No, it says live right there.
Oh, we are dealing with Google, so that may or may not be the case.
And the way y'all have been treating Rodney, he might just edit that out.
What do you mean we've been treating Rodney? I'm trying to save the young man's life.
I was gonna let him, hey, I'm fine with him walking up the hill. We need another body.
I don't want to see other innocent people die involved with this shit.
This is war.
I don't
Innocents
have a
will
choice.
die.
He does right now.
What's his Cthulhu mythos?
Who's Cthulhu Mythos?
Julian Benoit Jr.
0.
Oh, that's interesting.
Yeah.
Wow, if only that would be a helpful thing to have.
Let it be on the books. Lucy tried to save him.
It's far.
Well, he's not Woodrow Ingram.
No, Woodrow would save himself.
I can bring out that character sheet too and play both characters if you want.
I don't know how I got here. What
But
am I
I'll
doing?
punch the bartender for the hell of it. All right, you guys about ready?
I'm done. Didn't have that many checks.
Yeah, I passed all my rolls.
So
Except dodge.
how are you going to approach this? You have a few choices right now. You can go super sneaky with you and maybe a small cadre of NPCs. You can go with the full force of the People's Army and a contingent of Navy men. Combinations thereof. What you know is there's definitely deep ones that are dissuading boats from approaching the island.
Yeah, we're gonna need Navy people and Army people. We're gonna need as many people as we can get, really.
What I think is that we have a diversionary assault on the beachhead. Meanwhile, the main force will climb the cliffs as Colonel Lawrence did Aqaba, and thus we will crush the enemy with a pincer movement.
Okay, so that's 20%, 20%, 20%, 20%, and 20%. Those are your climb percentages, just so you know.
Wait, climb for what? What's happening?
Wesley suggested climbing up the cliffs, and Steve reminded us what our climb skills are.
Mine's actually
I thought he
35,
was-
but I still don't want to climb. I have
thought
passed
he-
climb checks. That's why it's 35.
I forgot
thought
I didn't.
I thought he was talking about the military that was going to be joining us.
I was proposing using them as a diversion while we climb the cliffs.
While we climb
Yeah,
this?
that's what.
Oh,
Yeah,
hell
yeah, that's what Steve was saying.
I'm saying that's all well and good, but none of you can climb.
What's this section of coastline in between the beach and the cliffs?
Where?
On either side
the
of the
dock
island.
is.
Oh, where the dock is?
Well, he's got a section of island on, I'm assuming, the north side and one on the southwest side that are not marked what type of terrain it is. And he's got the cliffs
that's all
colored.
I'm sorry, that's cliffs.
That's all
fault.
cliffs?
I was going to
Okay.
say that's probably cliffs.
Cliffs on three sides.
It's all cliffs. Yeah.
So it's a volcanic island.
Yep. But you knew
Okay.
that.
All right.
Yeah, so it looks like about half is cliff face and half is beachhead.
Well, if you have the British Navy, those imperialist dogs, their idea of stealth is a full frontal assault, including many British battle hops.
Well, you don't have the Navy. You would get
Yes.
like a boat with a few guys on it.
Yes.
Okay, you have a boat with a few guys on it.
A gunboat.
Okay, you have a gunboat. What does Ho Fong's people have?
Ho Fong?
Or not Ho Fong.
The insurgents?
Yeah, what do the insurgents have?
They have a number of not very well armed boats, but they can get there.
Okay. When lions hunt, they see the pride but they don't always see the lioness that takes down the prey. So you would send the gunboats and the revolutionaries toward the dock, which is the most logical approach for a bunch of people in boats. Meanwhile, another boat goes around. Now, what about these rocky cliffs? I mean, do they tend to obscure part of the island from view?
Yeah, just think of it like this: the cliffs rise out of the water, not too terribly high, but high enough that you can't see over them.
Mm-hmm.
Hence
Okay.
the big blank space in the middle.
So you have the gunboat and the revolutionaries go for the dock. We all sail in one flotilla until we get to the side of the cliffs, and then our boat takes off to the north and circles around the back of the island. We're talking about a proper gunboat, not like a fucking Piro with a machine gun on it, right?
What, the British Navy? Yeah.
Yeah, like with artillery guns, like 6-pounders or something.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Then, I mean, shit. The British gunboat can fucking start shelling shit from way out. So I mean, hell.
Yeah, you probably would want to have somebody on the ground who had I don't have my traveler book with me.
You don't have your what?
Who had the forward observer skill to do some serious shelling. Yeah, you can use your traveler character for that, Rodney.
Well, with the tactical advantage.
You had forward observer.
No, Wes had forward observer. I had the tactics at level 3.
Oh, I was a suck up who didn't quite make it.
But yeah, so you could shell, but it would be more a suppression kind of thing as opposed to anything precise.
Even though it would draw all the attention toward the bigger gun. While the lioness takes the gazelle from the back.
Okay. So is that what you guys want to do?
I like this plan. Although, is it possible for us to get some depth charges? Because you do have those swimming creatures guarding the area, and just in case.
You may want to ask your buddies in the Navy if they can procure depth charges.
Excellent.
I didn't say you were going to get them. I said you can ask.
Oh yes, I will ask. Using my wait, my card didn't go up. Wait.
I feel like you should have let him think he was gonna get them just to crush his.
No.
What, like his like the assault on the Juju house where he thought he was gonna have an entire army of police officers and cavalry.
So let's. I'll let you guys all do one preparatory thing. You can procure, like Wes is going to try and procure depth charges, so you can all do one preparatory thing before we storm the beaches.
Let's see.
I'm gonna stock my medical bag. I'm gonna stock my medical bag with bandages and all the good old syringes and morphine and stuff that I can get from a hospital if I can do that somehow, or like.
Okay. So all right, I'll tell you what. You give me a medicine roll.
32 out of 80.
Okay, yeah, you're able to go to a hospital and convince them that you are a wandering physician who's going to go into the wilds and bring medicine to some of the people who don't normally have access to it.
All right.
You and a team.
I also need some rhino horn, elephant tusk, tiger penis. other
Some issues downstairs there,
traditional
Doctor?
Chinese medicine.
Yeah, I was just thinking that like kind of issues that we are preparing for.
He gives you a powder and says, "Here, this is the lower horn of human.
Okay.
Works great on Omicron Persei 8."
This didn't come from a man named Fry, did it?
I thank the man and I
It
leave.
does say fry on it.
I thank the man or woman and I leave, or other and I leave.
All right, so Nick, you have a full supply of medical first aid supplies. To be redundant. All right, Wes, you can go, and how are you going to approach this? I know you don't have fast talk skills.
Yeah, I have a little bit of persuade, a bunch of more charm than actually. Yeah, I have more charm than anything else, actually.
Okay. So you can try and charm your way to do it. Or you don't have demolitions, do you?
No, I don't.
No. All right. Try and charm. What are you gonna say to charm them? And remember, if it's an outrageous lie, it's a fast talk.
Well, nice, I see, chaps. We're about to go in to this aisle, and the waters are going to be choppy and full of enemy fire. And I was wondering if we could give you some aid as I prepare to go around the rear. Some explosive favors to give the good old British 1-2.
Okay, this is starting to be fast talk.
Oh, is it?
Yeah. You're beating around the bush and not coming out with what you want.
Oh God! I don't know
Fast talk.
I think I
You don't know
misunderstood
how
how
to be
charm
charming,
works.
do you?
No, not naturally. No. Have you met me?
He has a point.
Okay. Give me a charm roll.
Have you
That's what it's there for. Give me a charm roll.
Yes. Whoa! 98. No way of making that roll.
Yeah, they're like, we're already. You can push the roll, but I will say bad things will happen and it might cost you your allies.
Oh, I could do that.
Yeah, they're like, look, we're going out with you to do this thing for Britain Ra, but it's not a sanctioned event, as they say. We don't have orders, and we can't just procure depth charges for you willy-nilly. We have to account for that.
Oh,
I mean, you are an army man, aren't you?
Oh yes, cavalry. Yes.
Yeah. Didn't you have to deal with quartermasters? It's a pain in the ass.
Oddly enough, we usually just found a way to make the quartermaster forget. Just leave an extra bottle of gin in his ration for the night.
Yeah. Well, that was wartime. This is peace, supposedly. And we don't have that luxury. So we'll be there, but we ain't getting no death charges.
It was worth a shot.
Lucy, do you have any preparatory tasks you wish to engage in?
Restock my ammunition. That's it for her.
Oh, well, everybody's doing that.
Yeah, she's got nothing special she wants to do.
All right. Walter?
Walter writes a letter to Margot back in the sideshow and everything like that, saying that if she doesn't get another letter from me in due course, to go to the 3 secret locations of stashes and liquefy everything.
Hopefully Margot made it out of Scotland.
I have faith that she did.
And Mr. Benoit.
I have nothing to do. I'm new here.
Well,
I do know the armament of a British gunboat that would be common in China at the time.
okay.
It's got a 3.7-inch howitzer, it's 1 6-pounder, and 10 machine guns.
Okay.
And what
That's great.
city in Africa?
No
are
depth
you from
charges.
again?
Indovu.
And you know
It's
about
from the city.
British.
The
You know about British boats in China. Eh?
No, Rodney knows about British boats in China because Rodney has Google.
Would it be,
I'm
would it
just
be
saying, someone's playing a little meta game. I'm just saying.
would it be possible to get a hold of a
That was some
shotgun
Ian-
and
I was
Yeah.
checking to see if the boat would already have depth charges.
Okay,
That was purely GM to GM conversation.
fair enough. I thought he asked Benoit the character, not Rodney. Sorry.
No, the character has nothing to do other than grab a few more magazines of 45 ammunition for his pistols.
Yeah,
I
you
take
guys
it back,
will have-
Steve. I have one thing that Lucy would do. She'd send back any of the manuscripts she'd have written that survived the fire
Okay, yeah.
to her brother.
all
And
of
that's
that
it.
stuff. All of that stuff you get for
Yeah, it's
free.
nothing that needs to be role play. It's just I'm making note that she would have done that.
I'm just like anything preparatory to the actual mission, like anything like special weapons, like
Nope.
depth charges, which are difficult to procure, stuff like that.
I had a 45 and a 303. She's good.
I'm trying to think of what avenues of occult that Walter would know to try and think of like little.
But we had the
Um,
fog monsters, but that
Yeah.
burned up. Or
Right.
it's,
Right,
it's
like
in
I'm
the
trying to think of
rubble.
like,
It probably did
is there
burn
any
up.
kind of fetishes or symbols that we can use to ward them off?
Honestly,
Do you
I
have
think
knowledge
that-
of that stuff.
I think the doctor should study his book and see if he can pick up another spell.
Oh, the doctor
That'd be an
did get
idea.
another spell.
Oh, he
Off
did?
camera. Yep.
Yeah.
All right.
What
Hopefully
I
it was Fireball.
What's fireball?
You couldn't be
What
so
is that?
lucky.
Fire makes everything better.
Something that a certain somebody will never know now.
Yeah, man, that was harsh.
Yeah, he died a Call of Cthulhu death.
The dice giveth and the dice taketh away.
He died of Gary Gygax's death. All right.
Yeah.
You get all your prep and you get all your ducks in a row. And just because it's great for plot, it is now a chilly January morning where you stand upon the dock, ready to go with your small fleet.
Oh,
A ragtag bunch of rebels going
Y'all
to.
hear that voice in the distance? It sounds like it's narrating our lives.
I'm gonna grab a can of spray paint and name the boat we're taking Rogue One.
I was gonna say.
We're doomed.
All right.
Can we get Lucy a scope?
No, but Lucy should make a knowledge roll.
Knowledge roll, you say?
Education.
Right on the dot, 60.
Yeah, man, it's like mid-January and it's crunch time. If this doesn't work, you're fucked. Because the
You knew
shit
that
that's
anyway.
going down. No, but the shit that's going down is going down now.
Yeah, she knew that. Like, she's the one that's been paranoid about the time the whole time.
It's
Today we
January.
die, one way or the other.
But everybody has maximum hit points, which is great.
Yep.
All right.
Just because you said that, Stevie, you made her roll that roll.
Yeah.
Shortly after the boat leaves, her and Walter disappear for a while.
Oh Jesus!
oh yeah.
Just shut
The
up.
water's a
waters are
little
not
choppy.
The waters are not choppy, but the boat seems to be rocky.
I do not think your boat is stable.
Steve, but before we had set off, could I have gotten hold of a shotgun and tied a cord around it so I could basically just throw one hand at baby?
What?
Yes, I'm asking if I could.
This
Okay.
is the most pulp thing he's wanted to do, actually.
Okay, no, yeah, that's true. It is, yeah. You got it.
There we go.
It's pulp as shit.
He talked to a weird scientist and actually had his withered limb replaced with a shotgun.
Boom!
It's the middle of January, yet Walter is walking around with no shirt on.
And smoking a cigarette.
Well, you know, Shanghai, it's got different weather.
Oh yeah, no, for sure. That's Walter's excuse.
All right. So you head southeast of Shanghai to Grey Dragon Island. As it comes up, it is
It certainly
a
did.
small volcano that is surrounded by reef. Walter, you had a little bit of a shudder, having
Many, not just one.
Never gonna
And,
happen. I'm sorry.
you start your approach, and fortunately, you're not in. Which boat are you in, by the way?
Were we doing what Rodney suggested about having the British boat be a distraction?
I'm assuming that's what you were doing. That's
I'm
what
just
I was-
making sure because if that's what we're doing, then we're with the Chinese boat.
Okay. Yeah. All right. So the British boat actually pauses a little ways off, and
Damn it! I missed an
let you get in.
opportunity
Do you have a signal for when you want them to start doing stuff?
I don't know if we want to do flare gun. That's a little.
How do you want them to start shelling and you go in? Do you want to go in a bit, have them start shelling? How do you want to work that?
I think we
Once-
got
Once
part of
we
the way
s-
there.
Yeah, once we split off, because we had to calculate the travel time around the island.
Yeah, it's a very small island. It really
Yeah.
is. Like
Okay.
I was saying, it's like maybe 5 miles at its longest point.
I would say as soon as we disappear around the cliffs, as soon
And
as
we
we're out of
shell.
eye shot, they start shelling.
Okay.
They start dropping them howitzer shells on the island.
Okay.
God damn it!
So you guys start approaching the island, and you start hearing the and that starts happening. And you are going to the dock.
We're going to the other side of the island.
Okay.
They
So
went
They're
to the dock.
they're
Shelling
shelling the dock.
oh, they're shelling the dock. Okay.
Yeah.
And you are going around the top of around north to
Yeah.
to the other
To the
other
beach.
Okay.
At full throttle, and we'll just beach the fucking boat.
Yeah,
All right.
we're not keeping this boat.
That way, we don't have to make
Hell
swim
yeah.
checks since nobody has swim skill.
That's what I'm talking about.
All right. So as you start going around, everybody, give me spot hidden rolls,
Nah, man, we already make it.
and I need them. Tell me how you pass that.
Ooh,
Not with a 99, I don't.
Regular.
I spot it hard.
Hold on a second.
I have a regular success.
Nick, I've completely gapped. I should have taken the opportunity to talk to Doc Savage about that elephant powder or whatever.
I
you guys- you
spot
got.
it extreme.
I
All
spot
right.
it hard.
Could have role played that out. That would have been fun.
All right.
Excuse me, Doctor.
So, Stream, as you are beaching your craft, right where you see where the cliffs end and the beach begins,
Yes.
a little bit inland, and inland is overgrown with palm trees and other tropical.
Yes, it's Scarab.
Yes. There seems to be camouflage amidst the trees, a lookout station of some sort, and you can see the glint of lenses
I'll tap Lucy on the shoulder and point it out to her.
Okay. And I rolled it hard, so what did I see before he tapped me?
It was the extreme.
Okay, it was just the extreme. Okay.
Can you hit that?
How far out is it?
From the edge of the beach, it's right inside the tree line.
We're asking if I could hit it from where we are, or then he get
What are
closer.
you trying to hit it with?
My rifle, the Lee Enfield,
What is your range on your rifle?
110 yards.
Is probably out of reach for 110 yards.
Okay. Do I see a path that a way that I could sneak closer to it without getting seen, or is it just open beach?
It's open beach.
Well, I don't really think I could do anything about that from here.
Have we landed, or are we still on the water?
I don't know. Have you?
Well, you're telling the story.
You're the ones in the boat.
Yep.
At this point, you are neither landed nor afloat.
But we are also both landed and afloat.
Yes.
This is
Somebody make an
floating this boat.
observation so we can kill this cat.
All right. Well, I'm going to say we're still afloat. And after tapping Lucy on the shoulder and determining she cannot hit that from here, motion to everybody else to get down.
Okay.
I get down.
I get down.
Get down, get down.
Okay. You get down.
I get up with the get down.
All the way down.
But how you gonna do it if you really don't want to dance?
Okay.
Get your back up,
You're
Pop.
down on the boat.
All right. Well, I guess in this case, the plan should be to, since we can't hit it from the water, plan should be prepared to storm it as soon as we hit the beach. So Junior reaches into his coat and pulls out his 45s, clicks them off of safety, and just waits.
How long are you waiting before you land it?
However long it takes.
Okay.
He was a hunter back in his village. He's used to waiting.
All right. Well, you're. What are you waiting for?
Us to hit the beach.
I guess. You hit the beach when you want to hit the beach. I mean,
Okay,
you're just
well-
hitting the beach.
As soon as we hit the beach, make a beeline for that observation post.
Okay. All right. You make it to the observation post, and there's a ladder going up.
All right. Well, I guess I'll
It's in a
sheath.
tree, basically.
Okay, I'll sheath the weapons and go up the ladder.
Okay. Okay.
Yep.
You go up the ladder, and there's nobody there.
Curious.
May I use my track ability to see how long ago they left?
Sure. Roll track.
That is a 25, which is a hard success.
Yes, it looks like it had, within the past 5 minutes or so, it had been abandoned.
Okay. Let's see if we can catch him before he alerts the rest of the island. So back down the ladder. See if I can pick up a trail.
Okay. Well, yeah, you made a hard track roll. You can definitely pick up a trail. How are you going to approach this?
Well, he's got a 5-minute head start.
Mm-hmm.
probably sprinting. I'll run.
Okay, give me a dex roll.
That's a 14, which is an extreme success.
All right, is anybody going with you?
I was just about to ask him, like, did he ask any of us to
Yeah.
go with him?
No, you'd swear Julian Benoit was standing there the way he just kind of climbed down and took off into the woods.
Okay.
Against our better judgment, Lucy shakes her head and follows him.
Okay. So what is your dex?
Mine?
Yeah, 80.
80. Yep.
Give me a track roll and give me a dex roll.
Okay. Fail the track. Succeed on the dex, normal.
Okay, now you can spend luck on that track roll.
I'll push the track roll.
Extraction.
If you push the track roll, you have completely lost the trail with no hope of getting it back.
All right, then I'll spend 21 luck to make it at normal.
Okay, that's fine. You catch the trail and you start after him, and then you can't see him ahead of you. Make another dex roll, please.
I'll spend 4 points of luck to pass that at normal.
Okay. As you're racing through the woods, you can see that his trail starts going a little bit towards the right, and and you could kind of catch the heels of his feet as he's running through the woods. Now you can see him now, so you don't need to make any more track rolls. I need a dex roll.
Okay. 06.
All right. Is that extreme?
That is definitely extreme for an 80.
Okay. He made his. So you are able to make another dex roll.
17.
Okay. Yeah, you see him. He's there. He's within reach. If you want to, you could try and grab him. What's your build?
Build is +1.
Yeah, if you want to, you could try and tackle him.
All right, I'll try to tackle him.
Okay. You get advantage.
Okay, what am I rolling to?
Just roll your
Base.
Base brawl.
Base brawl? Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah, that's a fail on base brawl.
Okay. You tackle him. He's able to dodge out of your way. He trips up a little bit and starts to get up. You can make another dex roll.
You can make a dex roll? All right.
Yeah.
100.
Yeah, your tackle just didn't work out very well. You maybe kicked you in the face a little bit when he was trying to get away. Okay. He's been getting up. You can make another dex roll.
69, normal success.
Okay. He fails his dex roll, so he's scrambling to get up, and you come at him, and you are now caught up with him. You have another action on this round, actually. If you wanted to, you can try and subdue him again.
All right, I'm going to subdue him with punches this time.
Okay.
All right. So
you don't get advantage on that. That's just regular.
I know. That's just regular. And I'm attempting to knock him out.
Okay.
So the first attack is a success.
All right, he's knocked out.
Okay. The second attack would have been a success too. So
yeah, you knock him out. as for the rest of you,
Ooh.
you're definitely able to follow the noises and the scuffle, since you didn't really get very far. Welcome to Grey Dragon Island, gentlemen, you and lady. You see Julian Benoit. You come into this just as Julian clocks this guy in the face, and the guy goes down like a sack of potatoes.
Yeah, it's better than if I shot him, I suppose.
Yep. You should probably check his pockets, make sure he doesn't have anything useful.
Should probably
He's
time
a
up
guy
just
in rags.
get
He's
anywhere.
extremely ugly.
Ah,
Did you say he looks a little fishy?
He may look a little fishy. A little fishy. Not like full-blown fishy, but he looks a little fishy.
Do we have
So
any
he's
type
looking
of
Steve
nets?
Buscemi.
Yes.
Do we have any type of nets?
Hello, fellow kids. Hello, fellow full humans.
Mm-hmm.
No, maybe there was some on
Do you
that
have
boat.
any? There might have been. You can go back and check, I guess.
oh yes.
There would definitely be rope on a boat.
Yeah, what are you trying to do to this guy?
I would suggest tying him up, just so he doesn't get away and goes to warn anybody, because that's probably what he was here for, was to be a lookout.
Oh yeah, definitely tie him up, gag him,
All right.
Many things.
hang him in a tree.
You think we should interrogate him? You think we have enough time to
The
interrogate him?
shelling going on in the background.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so you're going to go and tie him up to a tree? Is that what I hear?
Yeah.
Hello?
Well, we're gonna bind him, gag him, throw the rope up over the tree, like he's like a gazelle.
They do that to gazelles?
Hey, you got to go with what you're used to.
Yep.
All right, you are in the palm tree jungle section of the island.
All right, we'll just tie him to a tree then.
No, I'm just saying like that's fine. Yeah, I mean you can incapacitate him. But now if you look at your maps, all right, see where that V is on the first beach up top?
Indeed.
Okay. So take a straight line down from that B to the point where the four corners cross, and go maybe an eighth of the way into the bottom left grid, and that's where you are right now.
So we just see beach and trees around us.
Yeah, you're far enough in that you cannot see the beach anymore. You can still hear the surf over the shelling. But yeah, you're surrounded by trees. There looks to be to the southwest, over towards where the bulk of the cliffs are. It's looks like you might have like a slope upward.
Right? Is there a trail?
You can roll track.
Nope, can't find a trail.
No, there's no trail to.
Uh,
Not even like a game trail or anything. You're just kind of in and it might be just because it's a different kind of environment than you're used to tracking in.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
So the shelling is obviously the explosions are coming from where it says dock,
Right.
and the initial launches are coming from out in in the sea. Do you have the People's Army people with you, don't you?
Mm-hmm.
really?
Okay.
Yeah, how many of them are there?
There are let's see.
We get 50.
There's like 25 of them that are there with you.
It's not bad.
It was pretty crowded ride over on the boat.
50.
So they're there for support. They're going to make absolutely no decisions. They're going to you point them where you want them to go, and they will do stuff, or they will try to do stuff. So what are you guys doing?
Well, if these sorts of things follow patterns, then perhaps the volcano is the direction we want to go.
I agree.
Yep.
Probably try to find like a building or something. I would assume that that's whatever that their nefarious plans involve is going to be going down in.
We could split up, spread out a little bit, see what we can find.
Did you guys split up when you were in on the Black Mountain of the Black Wind?
No, actually, no.
But there were three.
Actually, I don't remember.
Then. There were 3 of us then, 4 of us, and there are 30 of us now. I know. I'm just letting him know.
All right.
I guess we could split up since there's way more of us.
Maybe we can spread out a little bit. Send a couple of party members ahead, while the rest stay with the bulk of the force.
I'll be happy to scout ahead.
Okay. So what are you guys doing?
Let's see. So yeah, I'll scout. So I'll try scouting down south a little bit, see what I find there.
Okay.
Taking anybody with you, or are you going alone?
I'll take a couple of the a couple of the men with me.
A couple of mooks.
Yep.
Cannon fodder. I mean, okay.
Yes.
Why don't you talk about our big deals like that?
Okay. So how are you doing this? Are you doing it stealthy? Or are you cutting down shrub?
Oh, we're doing it stealthy. It's all nice and low to the ground and slow moving.
He's doing it the British way, the British stealth. I am
It's
British.
got like 50 men with guns.
Right, they're just shooting at trees at random. They're chopping down bushes, screaming, "God save the Queen!"
It's not a fox hunt.
Or is all right. So you're are you doing this in any organized fashion, or are you just walking down there? How are you doing this?
Very slow. Low the ground, slim profile as we can.
Okay.
Being as stealthy as possible.
Okay, how many guys are you taking with you?
2 guys.
All right. And where exactly are you going?
Heading down south, see what we can find down there.
How far south are you going?
Let's
I
go.
do have this map for purposes like this.
Yes. Let's see. Where's that map? Yeah. Let's head down. I guess close to that intersection where head down. Start at the B. Go 1, 2, 3, 4 points down from the B.
Okay. Give me a stealth roll.
Let's see. Yeah, I failed that.
All right.
Actually, I'll
Russell
push the
the-
roll.
Take the high ground.
I'll
You're gonna
push
push-
that roll.
Okay.
Always take the high ground.
Yes.
I make that roll.
It worked for Obi-Wan.
My
Nice.
Kenyan brother.
You make the push roll,
Yes.
which is great. Unfortunately, while you were backing up from the twink you were about to step in on, one of your guys starts sneezing because he failed his. And NPCs don't have luck. He sneezes. Everything is silent for a moment. You think you hear a rustle in the trees, a little bit away from you. You hold your breath. 1, 2, and you think you actually see a couple of figures moving toward the southwest. Give me a spot hidden.
Failed that.
Yeah, it could. You don't know what kind of wildlife is on this island. Could be anything.
All right. Motion for the men to get down to the ground. We're gonna wait this out.
Okay. Yeah, you're waiting, and you're waiting, and you don't hear anything except for the shelling, which is definitely nearer to you than it was previously.
Then surprise cougar.
She wants your phone number.
Oh,
Damn it,
CougarLife.com.
I
Who
do
knew
like a
Montana?
man in uniform.
Oh, this is a British Army uniform.
All right. So yeah, you don't hear anything.
Okay.
What you do?
Well, we're gonna try and continue stealth-like. If I see that there's no movement ahead, more movement going on ahead of me, I'm gonna try and continue stealthily on.
Make a stealth roll.
Hot dang, I made it.
Okay. You're able to creep a little bit further down, and it looks like you find a well-worn trail, which must be where you saw the figures coming from. Give me spot hidden rolls. Or a spot hidden.
Well, that is a make on that. I make that.
Okay. Yeah. Now you see that it is a trail, and there are every once when you're waiting there, looking, observing. Every once in a while, one, maybe two road figures will just come strolling by along on the trail towards the south west, towards the volcano.
Hmm. Well, now, this is valuable intel. I shall make my way back up to the party then.
Okay.
This little nugget.
Give me one final stealth roll.
And we. Yeah, I'm gonna spend 10 luck to make that.
Okay. You were able to make it back.
Okay.
The figures were robed that you had seen, with the symbol of the bloated woman proudly displayed on the robes. They were hooded, so you weren't able to tell exactly what was beneath the robes.
Hmm. Oh, that.
And they were talking amongst themselves.
If we time this right, we could probably walk right in the front entrance. Yes, I return to this valuable intel and report it back.
Okay. Wes has valuable intelligence for you.
There are guys in robes near the volcano.
Yes, they're heading towards Volcano up the path, which must be where they are gathering to do their nefarious deeds.
Pretty much what we already thought.
Well, I found a path.
That's useful at least.
Rodney, give me an intelligence roll. Give me an idea roll.
Intelligence?
Yeah.
No, 08.
Yeah, well, they must be coming from somewhere. I mean, not only are they going to someplace, but they're coming from someplace as well, dressed in robes.
Well, if they're heading southwest, that means they're coming from the northeast. So wherever they're coming from is not far from where we currently are.
Huh. A fair conclusion.
Well, but they're coming from the northeast from where he was, when he was
Right.
considerably further down from them where you are, just so you know.
Well, let's see if we can find the find out where they're coming from, whether it's a bunkhouse or some type of preparatory room, something like that.
Okay. So heading through the woods towards where they're going. Rodney, you can give me a track. This is not the track, but just to make sure you don't get discombobulated in the unfamiliar woods.
27.
Okay. From the angle of the sun and the shelling of the dock, you make your way to just north of where the bottom beach is.
Mm-hmm.
You see a few ramshackle huts, and there are some there are some people milling around, but doing stuff. Some of them are starting to head down the path. Others are cleaning up fires to go head down the path. The shelling is fairly close, but
They don't seem
they're going
perturbed
about
by
the
it.
business. No, I mean, not really.
Oh,
Somehow
that is
that's not
unusual.
surprising.
We should get closer to the huts.
There's like about a dozen thatched palm huts huddled amongst the trees. North of the beach. So there's not a lot of people here, and they all seem to be going down toward the path.
Does the path like disappear into the woods, or can we
Yeah.
see where they're going?
It disappears into the woods.
Can we see up the slope of the mountain from here?
Yeah, barely through the trees. Yes, you
All
could
right.
really see that mountain from anywhere on the island, except for maybe on the other side of the cliffs, which technically isn't on the island.
Right.
But if you were inclined, you can just wait them out, and they will leave.
Okay. We'll wait for them to leave.
As the last one goes off into the woods, you're able to come into the village proper. There's, like I said, there's about half a dozen thatched huts. If you look into the huts, you'll see like fetishes of recognizable mythos creatures that you've encountered, deities. The big C's there, obviously Nyarlathotep's there, images of the bloated woman. They're
Shagnar Fawn?
Small, yep, Shagnar Fawn makes an appearance. But they're like tiny little fetishes, no bigger than Kakashi. While you're looking at the huts, everybody can give me a spot hidden roll.
Nothing.
I made it.
19.
Made it hard.
I got a 14.
Yeah, one of the huts has some extra yellow and black robes.
Ooh.
Say we
Not really my color, but
help us.
With the bloated woman symbol etched proudly. In place of where you would see the KKK's cross, you see the bloated woman symbol.
Time to go to a steak roast.
And yes, I definitely meant to compare mythos cults to the KKK.
I assume there's only 5 robes.
No, there's a shitload of robes.
Oh, so we can disguise even our
Yeah.
fodder.
Oh, yeah. So if
All
you
the
all want to
robes.
know what their symbol is,
You get a robe. You get a robe. Everybody gets a robe.
so this is their symbol right here. These characters.
Okay.
That is the symbol of the bloated woman. All right. It's kind of robes. Now what you're gonna do? You are robed up.
I want to use my King Kai powers to change that symbol to the turtle symbol. Nice Dragon Ball Z reference.
I was thinking we just march in order and just go deek 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 deek.
You know, it might be kind of a little hard for them to believe this just massive group of cultists just show up.
Should go in one by one then, maybe?
Yeah.
I don't know.
It's a group of cultists just to show up.
Yeah, we're the North Sea chapter.
Wesley, you saw people in robes. How are they walking?
Casually, just sort of chatting to each other.
And we do the same.
It's going to be a
All
lovely
30 of us.
Yep.
What did you bring for the potluck?
A Lee Enfield.
Surprise, motherfuckers!
So there I had to sacrifice right there, and then realize, oh wait, that's my sister. Oh dear, how embarrassing.
Yeah, I'm assuming that you can't actually conceal a rifle in these robes.
It'd be difficult. You'd have to make a roll.
Oh well,
Can't we
I
just
don't have a
keep-
rifle. I have handguns, so
But I do, and that's problematic because I need that rifle.
I was
I
gonna
have
say,
a shotgun.
can't we just keep you in the back?
what are our revolutionaries armed with?
Various plot weapons that fit under the robes fantastically.
I'm gonna try to conceal my rifle as much as possible.
All right. Well, we'll see how well that works out when you're observed.
Could Walter help me conceal mine? Seeing as stealing shit's kind of how he makes a living.
He would have to conceal it for you, like on his person.
Maybe it's not worth me having one.
I'm okay with it.
Doctor?
Yeah.
Like she's not too
Um,
keen on not having her gun on her, but sure, she's willing to do that.
Is that an elephant rifle in your robes, or are you just happy to see someone?
It's a
It's
stealth rifle. And I also do have a big dick. But hey,
The hell is it concealed?
Isn't that like the MO of all your characters? Big penises, multiple penises.
has it?
Compensation.
No.
He has a delusion of being Matthew McConaughey.
I'm gonna
like
I'm gonna-
Wes's characters are all like snidely.
Snidely Whiplash.
Lily's characters are all grumpy.
I'm gonna leave my rifle in this room under some robes.
That is not true. Ella is a ball of happy.
I can come back later and grab it after we're done here. I can maybe come back and grab it.
Okay, so you're leaving it, right?
Yeah, because I'm not gonna be able to.
Yeah, that's a big ass fucking gun.
That is, but
What are you bringing with you?
pretty useless without mine.
My medical bag and the book in the medical bag,
Okay.
and my wits.
Oh, we're doomed.
All right,
Well, he's
and
got his book because he never lets that go.
you can't let it go. That's
Exactly.
insanity roll. All right. So, Wes, is your shotgun sawed off?
No, I decided not to do that.
And Walter is going to conceal Lucy's gun, right?
Yes.
Fantastic.
Now this plan could either go spectacularly awesome or spectacularly bad.
That seems to be par for the course with our group.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
That's my magic stick. Yeah, that's a magic stick.
He's put the glasses back on after that. Okay, it's that disappointed father. Okay, and that's the smile of certain doom.
All right. So you guys are going down the trail.
And our
Oh,
big old
yes.
pickup truck. Now I'm sorry.
Are you
I gotta
going as a- Are you going as a group, or are you going like dwarves to Bjorn?
You know what? How were the others walking? And she asked that character because she doesn't want to do the accent right now.
Casually.
There
Okay,
was
I
like
don't-
small groups, 1s, 2s, maybe 3 or 4.
I think we could just stretch ourselves out enough to where it's not that big a deal that we're walking in one big group. You know what I mean? Like, you just happen to be a group of people that left at the same time. So there's like little spaces, but like not huge spaces. You know,
I
like a
hear
bunch of teenagers that just got out of high school for the day.
Yeah, fair enough. All right. Start walking down the trail. It's actually a fairly good trail. The mountain, the mountain face gets closer and closer. Eventually, you are starting to wind your way up the side of the volcano. And everybody, give me a listen roll.
Fail.
Failed. I'm putting you out to pass your dice. You're not being nice to me tonight.
We're rolling again.
Listen.
You were listening.
Listen.
You'd know that.
Well, obviously he failed that roll. No, wait, I passed that roll.
I failed the heck.
I failed that roll.
I rolled 80.
So, Lucy, you passed.
Yeah, I rolled a 94. My listen is 98.
Walter, did you pass or fail?
I failed.
So, Lucy, you're the only one who passed that roll.
Despite that horrible roll that I just said.
Yeah. The funny thing is, it's quiet.
Too quiet.
Like,
It's like no
quiet.
insects, no animals. It's just quiet.
No shelling.
Oh.
Enough. There's a fine line.
Yeah, she notices that and she takes Walter's hand and squeezes it and leans a little bit closer. I don't hear the booming anymore.
You hear machine gun fire off in the distance.
Shit.
That seems like it serves as a pretty good distraction for us to make our way.
Well, none of you noticed this yet. I haven't said anything to anybody but Walter because I see she's walking next to her.
Well, I mean, it
Not
is
gonna make a big thing
artillery,
about
so
They could have run out or they could be under attack.
Does that mean that we should possibly hurry? Maybe put a little more pep in our step here?
I think we have to keep going like we're going. We don't want to draw attention.
Okay.
Just, we might have a fight on our hands soon. Just remember that.
So the clear trail winds up the side of the cinder cone, and you come upon an entrance to a cave. It is decorated with cult characters, dripping fangs, clutching tentacles, and other symbols which gladden the insane heart.
Yeah, I don't remember much about what happened last time, but I'm pretty sure that's not pleasant.
Oh, dear.
There is a set of twisting stone stairs that lead nearly 200 feet down into the cone. Occasionally, you can smell sulfur, other noxious fumes coming from vents that have corroded their way into the wall.
keep going.
Yep.
We've come this far.
There is no going back at this point.
As you approach what looks to be torchlight in an opening, the sound of
And then we all
Wesley
die.
sneezing. The sound of Wesley sneezing fills your ear.
All the party turns and looks at the major.
For no
You
country.
can hear the chanting beginning. Because you knew that there was going to be chanting.
Of course there's chanting.
As you go down the stairs, the chanting gets louder. It opens up into a chamber. The first thing you see, aside from the sea of people chanting in their yellow robes, is a magma pit in the center of this chamber with an island in the middle. There is scaffolding holding up what can only be described as a huge gleaming bullet that is pointed up through the hole in the volcano.
Holy shit. Whoa. I've never seen something like this.
On Earth?
Any of you?
It's a big piece of artillery.
No, but we're supposed to act like we have. Remember what we are.
The chamber is a rough cylinder about 150 feet high. Obviously, this used to be a lava-filled cavern, and when the lava receded, you got this nice little cave. There's a hard orange light that emanates from a slimy fungi, which liberally coats the walls and the ceiling. But you come to realize that instead of being a fungi, it's actually the reflection of the energies of the magma pit in the center of the chamber. There are two pools on either side. I'm going to draw you a picture because
Sometimes it's just better just to show the picture or draw the picture.
yeah. Well, I'll show it to you real quick because everything is. I can put my hands over the good parts. All right, so here we go. Me. All right. So you are here. Magma pit with rocket. Statue to bloated woman. This is one pool of water that is strangely still, another pool of water that is frothing and boiling.
Huh.
There are boxes up there. And it is filled with people chanting to the rocket. Every once in a while, a man in yellow robes will take a victim and lead them in, and their arms are severed from their bodies and they bleed to death in front of the statue of the bloated woman. They're banging gongs and wailing bamboo flutes. They dance in a voluminous black and yellow silk robes, far too big for them, symbolizing the glorious cosmic bulk of the bloated woman. So your conceal rolls will actually be at advantage. You can, Nick, you can retro your gun if you want. Unless you're pooping and you miss this, in which case.
No, I'm eating. This combat show.
He's pooping and eating.
Huh. I need to do that.
Very carefully.
All right, so that is the scene in front of you. Oh, and there are some things that are not in robes over by the bubbling pool.
Oh dear.
Looks like every once in a while, something that is not quite water will rise up out of that pool and amble its way over to where the rocket is. And, people are just mowed down as it goes. Oh, that will give you, I need a sanity roll. Yeah, I need a sanity roll for that.
I'm fine with it. I rolled a 03.
I rolled a 23.
I am barely fine with that.
Hot pink dice are coming through.
We have seen some rather fucked up things since we started playing this game.
Yeah.
That is true. Does anybody fail that roll?
I don't think so.
Still waiting to hear. from Walter and
He said they
Benoit.
got a 06. I'm sorry if I wasn't.
Okay, I didn't do that. So y'all made that?
Yeah.
All right, hold on. So I believe you get sanity loss for that anyway. You were warned that there would be this goddamn thing there anyway. Well, now you know what a shovel looks like.
Oh, so that's what that is.
Oh.
It seems to have indigestion. That's what the bubbling is.
Oh,
Somebody
no,
get that
the bubbling
shit
is the
off
water.
Oh, the water's
It
just bubbling.
just rose out of the water. My fault.
Oh. Still, somebody get the Shogoff some pep though. He's pooting in the water.
All right, yeah, everybody roll 1d6.
Ooh, that's for passing?
Mhm.
Oh.
Ooh,
That's 3. Oof.
I got a
Oh.
6.
Did you?
Yeah.
Oh no.
Nick lets out a shriek.
What was the sand loss?
1d6.
Oh, I hit 6 too.
Oh no.
Julian also lets out a shriek.
Well,
Both of you get luck rolls.
I knew he
Wait, what? Luck rolls?
Yeah.
We need to put luck rolls?
Yep, you need to make luck rolls.
Did they
I
notice?
04.
got 62 out of 83.
Okay.
Thank goodness.
Fortunately for
for the
you,
gas mask.
there's so much shit going on, and everybody is shrieking and wailing and fucking around that nobody really notices that. I will need from each of you a d10.
D10.
All of us?
I rolled
From the people who lost 6 points of sanity.
I rolled 4.
All right, and did anybody lose 5, by the way?
No.
No, I just lost 3.
Okay.
I just lost 1.
All right, Rodney, what'd you roll?
2.
Okay. So, Nick, all of a sudden, the walls close in on you. You become very paranoid. There are countless amounts of cultists here, and this thing that crawled from the water, blubbering and gibbling. And you're filled with paranoia. They want your book. And roll a d10.
1.
For very short time. For a round.
What?
For a round.
What?
For a round. You're paranoid for a round. You
Oh, okay.
basically have a huge anxiety attack.
Okay.
And Rodney,
I start
Yep.
breathing heavily.
you rolled a 2.
Correct.
I'll give you a choice. You have a psychosomatic disability of your choice. Blind, deaf, loss of use of limbs.
Hmm.
Unnatural fear of scaffolding.
It's a fire escape.
I don't know why that terrifies me, but it does.
You know what? I'll go blind.
Okay. Roll a d10.
10.
You are blind for 10 combat rounds. So,
Okay.
Nick, you are affected for 6 seconds.
Yeah.
Let it all, drink it all in, and we're gonna close it there. So next week will be the grand finale, or not next week, but next time will be the grand finale.
Woo!
The world's either saved or we're boned. So thanks for watching, thanks for listening, and we'll see you too when we cut to the dead.
Either way, smoke them if you got them.
Yeah. Say goodnight, Gracie.
Good night, Gracie.